You have never seen such an exciting, a strange man and woman face it. No clothes needed, no food, without water. Team up to survive in the wilderness. As long as you can survive in the wilderness for 21, you can get $1 million prize. The name of the female contestant participating in the age 27 years old. Shield from Michigan. He's a park ecologist, teaching adults and children about nature, like insects, animal plants, etc. He also teaches wilderness survival classes. In short, as long as it is related to nature. It's all taught by Melissa. Take part in this challenge. Melissa's father was even more excited than Melissa. His parents are convinced Melissa was able to complete the challenge. The name of the male player participant, age 28 years old, Sheeman Lee from Virginia. For Chen Si, struggle for survival. It's been going on since childhood. When Chen Si was young, spent in many foster homes and orphanages. He lived a chicken-fed life since adult interior division. All the time in the military and special forces. The former division has experience in special forces. It is advantageous for adapting to former company. Never had experience working with female in the Amazon basin. This issue's challenge location, the largest ecosystem in the world, the rainforests of eastern Ecuador. The annual rainfall here reaches 3 meters. Submerged surface rivers overflow into only a few small patches of highland by thick mangroves, surrounded by vast flooded wetlands. There are many dangerous and deadly animals living here. For example, the extremely aggressive black caiman, huge water horse water burning, and scary red Fuji mermaids in the Amazon. This piranha will rip the victim apart in minutes, into pieces. The program team separated the two strangers. They were delivered to the scheduled location. And this gets to the heart of the challenge. I have to say, young people face special circumstances, always get nervous. Originally, Melissa's request for a drama coat, don't care, but it's time to do it. Panic. After a while, Melissa, this is Molly, solved the heavy fabric, seriously entered challenge mode. Chen Si did not hesitate much. When they arrived at the scheduled location, there is an unstable one that removes entered challenge mode. Under the arrangement of the program team, the two follow their respective routes. Soon arrived at the meeting place. The two were very happy to see each other. First, hold a guardian pass name. Let's each introduce ourselves. Melissa has a very cheerful personality. The chat is very enthusiastic. Chen Si is a little shy. The two talked about some treasures. Not a favorite topic. Author here. I can only reluctantly. I'll share it for you. The two took the bags given by the program team. The survival tool given by the program team is a large iron pot, and 1 lighter per piece. A survival tool that Melissa brought. It's a roll of fishing line with a hook on it. I hope to achieve fish freedom here. The first for generations of one-click survival tools were brought knives. There is also a route map given by the program team. The two looked at the map. After confirming the route, go directly. The first day of their challenge officially began. While rushing, the two chatted. Melissa took a very detailed look at it. Chance's situation. Melissa asked Chance if she had a family. Chen Si said that he did not have a family. At the same time, I got to know my parents with Melissa. Dear, I have not cared about myself since I was a child. And his father left when he was 3 years old. Spent a lifetime in prison. Chen Si thinks so far. The army is the most homesick place Chance has always been. Lives with his brothers. The two are on the way. They all did something for each other. Initial understanding of the series. Melissa thinks Chen Si looks really nice. Healthy and strong. Just a little too shy. Melissa is not only cheerful. Wilderness knowledge. That's real stuff. According to the situation on the ground, Melissa chose a higher ground. It is also a very flat location as a campsite. And there are vines and straight trees all around. The materials for building the shed are all very close together. Chen Si also thinks Melissa picked a great spot. Chance loves beautiful women with blonde hair. But Melissa's performance was particularly attractive. Chen Si can only keep telling herself, stay focused on the task. After the two discussed, decided to make a raised bed off the ground. Melissa has a lot of experience building shelters. The entire construction work, all under the guidance of Melissa. Around 3:30 p.m. It's raining. The two could only build a shelter in the heavy rain. Qianxi also clearly felt Melissa's field experience is really rich. The whole construction work was arranged by Melissa. There is an unstable progress. Didn't take long. The two of them made a high bed to leave the ground. The first night of the challenge after nightfall, with a high bed off the ground. They were both very happy. Immerse yourself in the joy of the challenge. In the middle of the night, the two of them deeply realized the abomination of mosquitoes. Countless mosquitoes surrounded the two and bit them. It was impossible to sleep at all. In addition to beating mosquitoes, the two were repelling mosquitoes. The raised bed also collapsed in the early morning. Time came the next day. Melissa said she was badly bitten by mosquitoes last night. That's definitely my life. Worst night ever. Qianxi thinks. Not only was he tortured by mosquitoes last night, and the bed is collapsed. Sitting on the ground in the back, being bitten by mosquitoes is even worse. It's time to start the fire. Melissa felt that before starting a fire, the shed should be set up first. Because it's going to rain here, the camp has to have a shed. Qianxi doesn't want a shed, just want to live. Hopefully, fire will keep the mosquitoes away. Then Qianxi started living on her own. The leaves that Chance used to make the fire were damp. Tell Chance directly. With these damp leaves, it's absolutely impossible to ignite. It has to be completely dry. With his many years of field experience, Melissa didn't want Qianxi to do all this useless work. Melissa said to Qianxi, "Urgent task now. The shed should be built first, so you can have a place to sleep." Chance said there are too many mosquitoes in the camp location. Prepare to make camp in another place. Melissa didn't say no. Qianxi found a place with direct sunlight, and there are no mosquitoes. Melissa wasn't sure if this really worked. It's all about learning from mistakes. After nightfall, the two found a new camp. There are still a lot of mosquitoes, and no matter where you go, there are ants biting them. I just cleared out the grass again. So, if I don't answer, come here. The time has come for the third day. Melissa found Chance sitting on the ground early, staring at the ground, very unhappy. Qianxi thinks himself, always follow Melissa's advice. Make a bed with leaves, but as soon as you lay down the leaves, there are countless ants appear. Chance decides to split up with Melissa, do their own thing. Chance told Melissa, "I need to stay away from Melissa right now." Qianxi felt that he was becoming more and more irritable. "Now I just want to make a fire to drive away the mosquitoes." Melissa says to the camera, "What I fear most is being alone." Melissa smelled ignition not far away, and Qianxi said to be alone.